Yeah, as you say, I did a sample day down at the bar at Letra, and I taught the staff how to actually cook the Scotch eggs in order for it to go on the menu there. And it was decided that I would supply the bar now with said Scotch eggs. I'm doing a traditional Scotch egg, and then I'm doing a spicy beef Scotch egg as well. So
nice twist.
That goes on the menu next week. The menu changes next week, so it goes on next week. So I'm really pleased with that. It's taken me a year to get food on the menu there, but it's the start of hopefully something that's going to grow. They're expanding themselves at Letra, opening up more bars across Portugal, which will give me some opportunity to get some of my food in there. I think the next thing that's going to go on, even though I've not started yet, is a vegetarian samosa.
Very good. You have been rumbled, though, mate. I mean, of all the places you could have chosen to as purveyor of Scotch eggs, it had to be a craft brewery.
Well, it's the ideal pub food, really, isn't it? You know,
it is. But it gives you a chance.
You're going to try a jar of pickled eggs as well. I'm going to give that a try.
We had a chat about pickled eggs, didn't we? When it was lovely to see you a couple of weeks ago as part of your tour south. And we talked about pickled eggs. There's a number of things I want to ask you and comment upon, though, with this Letra Brewery thing. I mean, every time you're in there, presumably you say, "Oh, go on then, just half a pint. Let me just try this new batch here." What a great partnership to be involved in.
It's great. I mean, Wednesday night, which they have the hoppy hour, 5:30 till 7:30.
Hoppy hour.
Hoppy.
Very good.
Very good play on words. Yeah. So I normally, obviously, I go in on a Wednesday night and meet up with a lot of the expats that's in there. There's about maybe 15 to 20 of us. So it's a nice little atmosphere. And because the Letra breweries that they have are all on a theme, and the one in Ponta de Lima is Letra Vinyl. So it's all about records. So they have a stack of records and a record deck there so you can play records. But I've, over the last 3 weeks, have been taking in my laptop and literally playing the requests of people that are in the bar at the moment. So I sit there and spin a few tunes and get free drink from it as well and free food. So it's not bad.
That's like all of your favorite things, isn't it, in one experience?
Absolutely. It's really good, really good. I really enjoy it. And everybody that goes in seems to enjoy Wednesday night. It's a nice place to meet up. And it has, for me, a UK pub kind of feel to it, and that's the reason why I like it as well.
Funny that I was talking to Colin and Tor at our meetup in San Martino yesterday about the few things we missed from back home, and one of them is that UK pub vibe. I think it's something to do with this time of year as well, isn't it? In this sort of weather, the idea of walking into a British boozer, an old-fashioned country one, with a fire roaring in the corner and the smell of bitter and food cooking. That is a really very, very special thing. And there's a sense of that, is there, at Letra?
Absolutely. It's such a really, really good atmosphere in there. The staff are amazing, very attentive. You know, if you're not a craft ale drinker, they will certainly let you try any one of the number of, I think it's about 18 taps they have behind the bar there. And a multitude of cans and bottles in the 3 or 4 fridges that they have inside. And there's always an explanation given for all the beers that you're drinking. I mean, it's not just the craft ales. They do, you know, wines, they do coffees. So it is a really, really nice sort of atmosphere.
I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Look at this. We've got the interior there. And what caught my eye particularly, as we are about to go into a beer festival here on the Silver Coast as well, actually, this weekend, Silver Coast Beer Festival tomorrow and Saturday. This is a really nice idea, as well as these lovely snacks, which will be joined by yours as well. You've got the meat and cheese croquettes. You've got the padron peppers, sautéed in olive oil. Meat samosas. I think we're going to have Owen's veggie samosa going in there as well. And to that menu, chicken wings, 4 cheeses and 4 sausages board. A nice little tabua mixta there. Hummus and pita bread. These are fantastic, aren't they? And a load of burgers. Then, as far as the drink, smoked salmon salad, that looks fantastic. Then you've got a tasting board of beer as well. That looks like a good deal, doesn't it? At €9.50, 6 beers on a tasting board. Have you tried that?
Yeah, you get it. I don't know. It's about a board about so long, and the glasses are about so big.
Yeah,
and you've got the. Well, you can choose which beers that's
really?
in there. But normally, it's the A to F. which is normal, the normal standard beers that are on the Hoppy Hour each Wednesday.
Okay, and that's why it's the Letra Brewery. That the beers have got letters for names, letras there, and that's I think I had that when I was living in central Portugal. I mean, they are shipping these around the country, aren't they? But clearly, is it a northern thing, generally speaking, Letra?
No, because where was I? I was in. It was either Caldash,
right?
It would have been one of the supermarkets in Caldash, and it was on the shelf for sale. The Letra ales.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. But are the bars generally up in the north?
They are, but I do believe that they're looking at Obidos as the next one.
Oh, of course, yes, that's a great idea. That'll be
And
nice.
I think there are plans for Lisbon as well.
All right, mate. And I suspect you from time to time you've liked to try a stout there. Knowing you as I do, they've got a caramel delight. What's that like? 11.5 ABV. What's that like?
Yeah. In fact, I've been laying off a lot of the porters and everything because I'm finding, if we look at the percentage, the alcohol percentage in them is that some of them are quite high, and I've decided to give it, a couple of weeks break. But the caramel ones, all of them are really, really good. In fact, last night I had 2 pints of the strawberry pineapple, which is a kind of a sour beer. That was really nice. And John and Pam, I believe, had a passion fruit milkshake. It sounds daft. It's not actually a milkshake, but it's a beer. But it's one of the beers that they sell as well. And that was a passion fruit milkshake. That was title.
Well, there we go. We'll put the link to Letra. Obviously, needs to be part. If you like your beer and you like that sort of craft beer experience atmosphere, and you're touring the north, well, you can look out for it, as Owen said, there in supermarkets all over the country. It looks like they've got good distribution. But if you want to find out and pop in more about Letra, there it is on the screen for you now. The link to that. Superb, and good luck with that. Then the beef spicy Scotch eggs, the traditional Scotch eggs, and your veggie samosas that are going in there. Is there a particular name for a spicy beef Scotch egg? Has it got a name other than that?
We've called it Scotch egg Jamaican.
Of course. Right, okay. Yeah, very good, very good. And is there any stout flavors inside the preparation of that? Because that's going to work well.
No, unfortunately not. I didn't think about that, but maybe that should be something I should be looking at. Because what I eventually want to do, obviously with Letra's agreement, is try and create a dish. They already do have it. I mean, the Francesina, I know definitely at Letra they use the beer there. So I'm trying to think of something I could potentially put on there. Maybe I could ask Lucy, Pepper, and Celia. I don't know if you can see that there.
Oh yeah, we're going to get them on, aren't we?
I've been talking to them. I'm just waiting for their email to come back to see a confirmation date, or rather, they would like to know a date that they can come on the show and talk about the book.
Oh, brilliant! So the authors of Eat Portugal, we're going to get them on the show. How cool is that? Yeah, superb.